We appreciate always having him out here at Bradenton Motorsports Park. I believe this is his second appearance of 2025 out here. So, folks, you got to give yourself a little bit of time. If you would like to make your way around the pit area, check out some of the cars that are already here, you can do so. Racers, the fuel station is open on the power side of the racetrack. It is by the rear of the staging lane. And it'll be open for the next 2 hours. So if you would like to go grab fuel, it'll be open until 5 o'clock. So go over and grab whatever fuel you need before 5 o'clock. And we will shut her down at that point.
Yikes.
So folks, if you are here on the property for the reunion brought to us by Turbo Smart, we appreciate you being here. Again, we will have 8 classes of vehicles that will be raced here today and tomorrow. That includes, on the heads-up side of things, the all-wheel drive TCT class, extreme front-wheel drive, street car shootout, station shootout, and extreme 28. Now the external wheel drive class is brought to us by Precision Turbo and Engine. The all-wheel drive DCT class brought to us by Tissio Performance. This is Tissio and their line of drive over at the northwest corner of the facility. Say hi to that. Streetcar Shootout being brought to us by our friends at Motion Raceworks. I do believe that Jim Braun is actually on property. So if you need anything signed by a Pronod driver, Jim Braun is here. He will take care of you. The Stick Shift Shootout being brought to us by Turbo Smart as well as our presenting sponsor. We appreciate them doing that. And our Extreme 28 class brought to us by our friends at Fast Forward Race Engines. We appreciate all those great sponsors being a part of the reunion brought to us by Turbo Smart. As I mentioned, Tissio Performance is at the northwest corner of the facility. If you want to go say hi to our presenting sponsor, Turbo Smart, they're actually in a really good spot. They're located right alongside staging lane number 14 on the west side of the racetrack, right there in the corner. Go say hi to them, tell them thanks for coming out here to be a part of the reunion. So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, there is a bunny that literally has like a little refugee house, little home away from home, so to speak, underneath the left side of the racetrack starting line. Randy just decided he was going to try and catch him a bunny, but found that it wasn't quite like that. We're going to get to the end of here and grab it. Bunny has vacated the living quarters. I don't know where it
I've had one, I don't have one right now. We're just testing, we're not actually racing in the race tomorrow.
Make sure you work on that, getting that competition license active again.
For sure.
Them pesky tech inspectors, they always got to complain about something. They couldn't complain about anything on the car, so they're like, oh, where's your license?
Yeah, normally we race at outlaw tracks, not we're obviously racing on radials today, so first time on radials.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. You have the insurance company that covers NHRA,
I got you.
and if you're licensed and you crash, you get hurt really bad.
They cover it, I know. As you can see, this car is very serious
$1 million.
compared to some other cars you have seen.
And so now you're at zero.
I agree. But what else am I lacking?
You see, Jay?
Just the padding around the head compartment.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's better than most cars.
Yep.
So, you're all good, I'm all good. We're from Nebraska. Yeah, we're
That's all we have.
They're like swimwear. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Darcy,
Oh.
that's the best part of them texts.
I know, I was busy talking to your girlfriend.
What did he say? Oh, what was it?
I walked away.
Oh.
Are we tutoring Brad today?
Yes. This is a perfect time for me to learn. I can be like a backup. You tell me when to stop, homeboy. Hopefully you get the jack stand under it. I said, you tell me when to stop. I didn't ask you to say a smart ass comment. Whoa, where are you going?
He said to tell him when to stop.
Yes, Forrest, stop running. Right next to the 4-lane bracket. Okay. Okay, Joey. Okay. Nice and easy. Good. Go back.
Just give it a pound.
Go back up.
Give it a pound. There you go.
Yep. Good. Mine's not even touching. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's hot out here.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll put that.
Go.
Here we are. What, day number 50?
51, I think.
51
Yeah.
at the racetrack
Yeah.
again.
We live here.
Basically, I mean, we've been in Florida for a week.
Yeah,
A week
today.
today.
Yeah.
Probably a week and 1 minute by now. Because it is
Yeah, I think so.
hot as
It's
balls
warm.
out here
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Which
Very.
we're here for Radial Racing again. You guys just saw we swapped the car over again.
Back again.
And today is called the reunion. Now we're entered in Extreme 28s, but they're racing the radial race tomorrow during the day, and
Radials and hot tracks.
Yeah.
Not for us.
not for us.
It's our
especially
second day. We don't know what we're doing.
beginners, and
Yeah.
we got hot track tune-ups, but we don't like to go slow. So, you know, and the class Extreme 28s is quarter mile.
Yeah.
So
We have to go like 290 miles an hour.
yeah, so just a little bit further.
Yeah. Just a little
but
bit.
I just decided we'll just come test and then hang out tomorrow, because honestly, I'm wore out.
Yeah. I'm more smooth out.
I mean,
yesterday.
All we've been doing is race cars,
Yeah.
working, basically. So, I'm not expecting this first test hit to go very well unless the clouds come out a little better.
And really quickly. 'Cause
But
we got about 30 minutes.
yeah, so we'll see how it goes, and otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be making some test hits on radials.
Let's do it. Is it hot?
Doesn't take long to warm up when it's hot as balls out here.
Still got to heat the oil though.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Need all that front weight so we don't do wheelies on this hot track.
Need it.
I meant the bolts.
Started right up though.
Yeah.
I'd say we got the gremlin fixed.
Yeah.
A few of the comments said that us welding on here shorted it out.
Probably did. That's why I broke it before we did that.
YouTube comments, they're the smartest.
Oh, I know. That's why they're on YouTube, not at the racetrack.
That's probably why you don't have any oil feed the turbos.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. It's not required.
Didn't crack though.
No. They did a good job welding that.
Heck yeah.
Professional.
Brad usually does all the fab work on this thing, but we were in a pinch and Brad decided to come late to vacation.
I was 1 day late. I could have
So
welded it if I was
we
late.
had to pawn it off on Jordan. But otherwise, you guys go check out Brad's YouTube channel, Vasco Speed and Performance.
It's not as big. It's new, but we're working on it.
But Brad did the whole everything you see, basically. Where are you out of, Brad?
We're out of Kansas City on the Missouri side. So yeah, let us know.
Ooh, that is true.
So Brad also has some videos on his YouTube channel about what we did to the beater bomb this winter that I didn't film because that was before we had a YouTube channel. So if you want to see some of that, go to Brad's channel and check that out.
Right.
I would help, but I'm a YouTuber now.
That was quick.
I got her.
Hey, could somebody tell me what that says?
Oh yeah, this says care runs don't make money.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a dollar sign over here. And on that side it says, what happened? You were so fast on Facebook.
Here
I saw you
again.
here yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here today?
Radial Racing. We can't leave this place.
Radial? Yeah, you tested with radials, right?
Last weekend we
How did
raced.
that go? Pretty well?
Yeah, really good testing. We lost the crank sensor. Well, we found out it was the cam sensor because we maintenanced the car at Garrett's shop last week after having some sort of parts problem. And then right 15 minutes before the driver's meeting, I go to start it up and it won't start. No RPM signal. And that's what happened after the race, but then it started back up. So the race last weekend, the radial race. So we lost first round, but so we ended up thrashing to get it fixed for the rear wheel drive race. And then raced that, obviously, as you guys saw. And now here we are again.
So what class is this?
Extreme 28s.
Extreme 28. Is it 28?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 275.
Make sure you're not squeezing anything out of it.
No. You know me, I abide by all the rules.
As long as they're stated.
Right.
You abide by it.
Right. If it ain't a rule, if it ain't listed as a rule,
It's not a rule.
it's not a rule.
What are we hoping ET-wise out of this thing with radials?
Well, this first pass, nothing crazy.
Just A to B or
Yeah.
just get some data?
Yeah, just some data for. We plan to do some radial racing at Flying H this year, so this will be a hot track tune-up.
Okay.
But you know, maybe some threes.
That'd be spicy.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
you a quarter mile racer now?
It didn't even go a 6. What a turn.
Oh yeah, I was on the brakes.
It's a 7.0. 144.
Oh god, that wheelied out there.
It looked like you were wheeling.
Didn't spin though, at least.
No. It went a 703 with a 5
Back.
at 144. You lost 30 mile an hour.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Good hot track tune-up.
Yeah. You'll go. Straight back, slight left. One more to the left. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. One more to the left. Straight back. You're good.
Didn't pick up much down low.
They went a 110. Went an 18 though. Apparently you're gonna have to start going in second. What in the world?
Will you turn those lights off, Sean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you got it.
That guy just said, "Yeah, you're gonna win tomorrow." I said, "I ain't coming." I don't care.
Yeah. What'd you do? Just floor it till it hit till it was
No, I
up there?
lifted. I just let out
Oh.
and didn't hit the brakes until
Okay.
I was at the quarter mile stripe.
Is that a PB quarter?
I don't know. I don't know.
669, I
I don't
think.
keep track, okay?
Yeah.
Why would we care?
Let's go.
Bud was like, "Oh, that's not a lot of mile an hour." I was like, "Yeah, we don't have the gear to race quarter mile, Fred."
I'm not going to the scale.
Yeah, we're still not gonna weigh.
No.
No. No, we're extreme 28. We are not gonna weigh. Yeah, we're just testing. We're not gonna race extreme 28s. It's just what. Yeah, was there a time slip this time?
562 is the number.
What?
She's asking what our number is.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't.
I don't care.
Yeah, right. Like, we're not racing. All right, you want me to put it on the golf cart so you can hold on?
What are we doing first? Action.
Action. So we're coming up here for our last run. There was 3 qualifiers today. I think we're qualifier number 2, lifting at the 8th mile. Just don't have the gear to run that quarter mile like I am.
Don't have the gear to
At the limit where we're at now, you know. But our first run was in the heat of the day, so we kept it slower. just gathering data for future races that we can go to figure out how to hook a radial when it was 130-degree track temp. But this one, you know, the second one that we just did, it was wicked up a little bit, but
Sun was going down,
Yeah.
track was cooler, track was tighter.
sat on the brake for 9 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Converter
here.
was about 3 million degrees, and it kind of just slipped more than anything. Lockup came on to help it, but
Still out of gear.
still out of gear. The other guy floored it the whole way and went 200 to the quarter, and I beat him.
Yeah, by a little bit too. I don't remember what the margin was, but the margin probably wasn't as long as it took him to come in. but
Right.
It was a while.
So we're going up here for the third one. To say lightly, it's wicked up.
All the way.
It's wicked up. I mean, there ain't no more ups from here. So
We all love it.
yeah, we're at the limit of everything basically. So
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
these tiny turbos, you know, I love them because they're so light and small, but there's a downside to that.
Yeah.
They are
We're
not
out
a
of steam.
yeah, they're making some heat and not any boost. So
Yeah, they're
That's-
not Pro Mod frame turbos.
No, no.
They just aren't. We knew that.
right, and I'm not switching them. I still
Yeah, they've gone way further than I ever
Yeah.
thought they would.
yeah.
I mean, I
So.
figured we'd be out of turbo 20 mile an hour ago, to be honest. So here we are.
Yeah. So we'll see. This one, wastegates are pinned shut basically. So it's gonna be pegging the intake air temp sensor and
Again,
hope we can squeeze 1 or 2 more pounds out of it, I guess.
hopefully.
Yeah, so we'll see. Radial racing is real fun. The tractor is on the track more than the race cars. So right now we're waiting on the tractor situation. So
Well, we're in the front of the line.
we are.
The fresh
You have to
glue.
be on the glue first. That's a big deal. But it doesn't give us data for later on. But
Yeah, well.
we're here to go fast. We don't want to slow it down. So
Yeah.
we already did that when it was 100
2,000
degrees out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if we can go faster early and
Yeah, it's-
hopefully cut some time because that's where we can gain at this
I'm
point.
gonna guess the converter's just gonna slip more, but I gave her about 6 more pounds down low. So as long as it doesn't wheelie,
We did take some changes.
we added some more weight to the front.
Very odd.
We're
with
probably
the-
70 on the nose now,
maybe 75.
probably 75 on the nose. But having a short car, radial racing's difficult. The wheelbase really matters to keep the nose down. But
Just like what her really matters to keep the nose up. More wheelbase would help to keep it
yes, so we'll see. We'll see.
down. Maybe 5-10 more minutes of the Tractor Nationals and we'll be at it.
Yep. All right.
Oh no! We suck again!
So
race recap. We didn't film anything there. We were dead tired, but overall, made one good pass in the heat, one good pass in when the sun was going down, and then as you guys saw, the third pass spun the tire. They didn't end up prepping again, so we just had to go up there with what was out there, and you can see the result. These cars, when you're trying to go this fast, require glue. I mean, that's the whole name of the game with radial prep. Now granted, as soon as I get better off with more data and maybe a little bit better chassis tune-up, you know, knowing where it needs to be for certain track conditions, we'll do a little better instead of going out there and spinning. But that's why we're out here testing. We're making laps and seeing what works and what doesn't. I can already see a ton of things I want to change if I continue on this radial racing path. You know, as you saw, I took the same exact car from the backside race and came to radial racing. Literally changed the springs and the tires. There's a lot more things we can do to make it better. Just depends what we want to do. Same thing when we chase the 26-inch record. I mean, converter, all sorts of gearing. Like, I'm running out of gear right now. I need the RPMs to be lower, but we're going too many miles an hour. And most of the 8th mile runs you've seen here today, I was lifting around 3.8, 3.9 seconds and just rolling. And obviously rolling to the quarter mile too. 669, I think we went at, I don't even remember, 130, 140. So overall, another great day of testing on radials. So we will see you guys next time.